There's no shortage of strange footage online, but we pay closer attention when it's captured by trained observers, like police. That's exactly what happened above the Bristol Channel. Less than a mile from St Athan, a British Ministry of Defence airbase, and 50 kilometers wide at peak, the body of water separates South Wales from Devon. Twice over the span of a decade, local police encountered something above the water that remains unexplained. We're a new channel covering declassified files. Subscribe to join us. The story begins in the MOD's UFO desk, which has declassified hundreds of files over the last few years. Buried in one is a copy of a BBC article, UFO Spotted by Police Helicopter. It was just past midnight on June 8, 2008. A helicopter crew of 3 says it was above St Athan when they noticed an unusual aircraft. They said, quote, "It was flying saucer-shaped." It came in the vicinity of the airbase and close to Cardiff Airport, but the crew remained mystified. They are convinced it was a UFO. It sounds far-fetched, but they know what they saw, a South Wales police spokesman said. The helicopter crossed the channel to pursue the object, but lost sight of it. It was odd enough, though, to warrant an investigation by the department, though its results have not been released to the public. And the Ministry of Defense felt it relevant to keep a copy of the article. On the sighting, an MOD spokesman said, "It is certainly not advisable for police helicopters to go chasing what they think are UFOs." Within weeks, this footage began circulating online. Local newscasts said it showed the helicopter's thermal imaging system filming the object as it flew by. We have yet to obtain an unedited, fully declassified version of the footage, though. We will update you if we get it. MOD files note another trained observer saw an anomaly in the nearby town of Cardiff 16 hours later. "I was looking at an aeroplane ahead when I spotted this thing. It shifted direction very quickly, in the blink of an eye," the ex-Royal Air Force pilot said. Police UFO encounters above the channel weren't over. 8 years later, the National Police Air Service tweeted this. They eventually declassified an 8-minute video of the encounter. In it, a police helicopter, again from South Wales Police, spotted an object. Around 9 p.m., the crew noticed a black, round something. It only appeared in infrared, black in color, indicating it was emitting heat. Police later estimated it was flying at an altitude of just 1,000 feet above the water. NPAS was asked if it could have been a balloon or a drone. Neither were visible without infrared. It was highly unlikely to be a balloon as it was traveling into the wind. A drone is possible, but they were unable to keep up with it, so it would have had to have been very fast. Flight logs later released show the helicopter's path took it over the channel, near the spot of the department's 2008 encounter. Could St Athan offer a terrestrial explanation for the phenomenon? Government records suggest the site is now used to train non-aircraft ground engineering technicians. It's also home to the University of Wales Air Squadron, a student training school. But prior to 2007, the airbase was a major maintenance location for several advanced aircraft, including the Avro Vulcan, Harrier, and Tornado. In its final decades, aircraft servicing was under control of the Defense Aviation Repair Agency, or DARA. Nothing in public records show aircraft with the characteristics described by the helicopter pilots. But it's reasonable to ask if the UK government is being 100% forthcoming about the encounters. Radio chatter for both videos has not been released, for example. It's unreasonable to ignore the fact that advanced aircrafts were worked on so close to the channel, where multiple UFOs were seen. However, the MOD said the program moved to a different location a year before the first sighting. Could the objects have been observing activity at the base? Or could they have originated from the base itself? And why was contact lost above the channel? We have no answers. But these should be taken as seriously as other military encounters in the US, Chile, and Mexico. Speaking of that, we have a never-before-seen transcription of a Mexican Air Force encounter with 11 unidentified flying objects in 2004, coming in our next episode. Hit the notification bell to be alerted when we publish it. A special thank you to our Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. If you like what we do, please consider supporting our production of one episode a week on Patreon. It really helps us continue to do this. Also, consider sharing this video with friends and family who are interested in this topic. See you next time.